we are, Hammerfest on the Saturday, and I'm with Rain of Fury.
How you doing? You alright?
I'm fine. Enjoying the weekend so far?
Yeah, it's great. It's fantastic. What more can you want? You know, a place to sleep after you've got drunk.
And of course you played on the Thursday.
Thursday, yeah.
All my days are mixed up.
It does. I keep doing that. Because I'm so used to Friday to Sunday festivals.
Yeah.
I keep saying, yeah, we played on Friday night and it was great.
Thursday. So good crowd there?
Yeah, really good. Really good. Seemed like the whole campsite came out to see us, so it was fantastic.
Amazing.
They were really up for it. Yeah, good times.
Yeah, excellent. So after here, what are you doing next? Are you on a tour, I believe, soon?
Yeah, we're off into Europe in a couple of weeks. We've got like a couple of weeks of practice and then off into Europe for a run of dates. So a bunch of headline shows and a couple of sports with Evil Invaders. So that should be a good week out.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Yeah, definitely.
And of course, your album, Desperate Be Thy Shepherd.
That's right, yeah.
Said it right, way around.
Well done. Most don't.
I mean, that was such a powerful album.
Yeah.
You know, so and it looks like it's been really well received.
We've been blown away. Really, truly blown away by how well it was received. Yeah, all over the world as well. We've had reviews from like every corner that, you know, 8 out of 10, 10 out of 10, like masterpiece. And when you see that in print, you're just kind of taken aback because you see that with bands like Metallica and Megadeth, and you expect it, and when it's you, it's like wow. So thanks very much.
Yeah. So. What are your plans for the next one, or are you just touring for the rest of the year? Or
well, we've literally just started demoing tracks,
right.
So yeah, we're kind of winding up the Death tour now.
Yeah.
We've got a few shows left. We've got a bunch of the headline festivals in the UK, like Thrashosaurus and whatnot. But yeah, not too many like individual dates now. We're kind of winding it down, so we've got some more studio time, and then we've got the summer off. For the most, we're taking 3 months and we're going to be locked in a studio. So
right, that's it. Finish it, or you're not let out again.
Yeah, basically, yeah. So, but the early demos are sounding really good. We've got a new lead guitarist, so it's always a bit nerve-wracking. You know, you don't know how you're going to click when it comes to writing. But wow, he's stepped in and he's really stepped up, to be sure. So it sounding phenomenal.
Yeah. Heard in the news about AC/DC and their singer.
Yeah,
and
really
they're
sad.
About maybe replacing him, or some people said they shouldn't replace him. What's your sort of feelings on?
Well, our singer would be a really good fit, oddly enough. His voice is that kind of voice, but I don't know. I mean, if a band wants to go on when a member can't do it anymore, they shouldn't have to stop. I mean, I understand the fans, you know, but they all said that, you know, before Brian Johnson joined, didn't they? He shouldn't, you know. If they can find the right guy, why not?
Yeah.
You know, he chose. At the end of the day, he chose to do his hearing by racing, didn't he? So. Shh.
And of course, there's more sad news. Keith Emerson.
Yeah, one of my mum's heroes. I grew up listening to Emerson, Lake and Palmer, so yeah, that's really sad. But they all seem to be going this year.
Yeah,
it's worrying.
Well, it started before Christmas, didn't it? And then it seems to be every month.
Yeah, there's always someone going.
Someone else.
Yeah, it's a bad time for our kind of music, really.
It is. I suppose it's because a lot of it's the age of like they were big sort of heroes in the 60s and 70s.
Yeah.
And you forget when you see that how old they are. No, you always remember them as being sort of young.
You do, don't you? You know, you see the records when you put it on and they still look young. You forget that, like, I was listening to that when I was like, 10 years old, and I'm now 40 in a couple of days, and I forget that they'd have aged as well.
So, it's funny, isn't it, that way? Yeah.
It is a strange thing. The immortality of photographs, eh?
Yes, and the music as well.
Yeah, without a doubt. I don't think a lot of the bands would be around without people like him, for sure.
Yeah. And the other bit of news that was recent is that Daniel Craig is no longer going to be James Bond.
I hadn't heard that. That's good.
Right.
Bring back Roger Moore.
So who in the band do you think would make a good James Bond?
Oh, Dave, our drummer, without a doubt. We don't even have to question that. Although he'd probably make a better villain.
Well, so that's the other question, because you've got James Bond, you have to have the super villain.
Yeah.
So who in the band would be?
Dave.
He could be both.
Yeah, he definitely could be both, yeah, without a doubt. Flatten the hair for James Bond and bring it back up for the villain, and he'd be away, yeah. That'd make an interesting one where he's a good guy and a bad guy. Yeah, there you go.
Well, they did that, didn't they, with one of the Spider-Man, where he had the suit, and and he made him bad.
Oh, the Venom, yeah. They did it with Superman as well, where he split in Superman, didn't they? Yeah, so there's a precedent set, so there you go. Hire Dave. Oh no, he'd love it. His ego would go through the roof.
Well, you'll have to find out when the auditions are, but I expect they've already got somebody.
Yeah, I'd imagine so. Yeah.
And so that brings me on rather nicely from films onto videos with the band. Are you planning any more with the new album, and what else have you got around?
We've discussed basic concepts. We've got like 3 ideas, I think, for a new video, but I don't think it's going to be anytime soon. I think we're going to wait till we're kind of ready with a new album and then put something out in advance of it. We did toy with putting another video for Death out, but we kind of, with the new guitarist, we kind of want to move things forward a bit now and sort of start working with him and his ideas, and you know, make sure he feels involved in the band and what's going on. It's always hard when you join a band and you kind of keeping on going backwards a little bit. So we're going to move it forward. So maybe the end of the year, early next year, we've got some really good, and they're very funny as well. We've come up with some funny ideas for a video rather than a series, because the last video was quite serious, and we do like to knock the odd funny one out every now and again. So we've got some good ideas. So keep your eyes peeled. End of the year, start of next year, and hopefully there'll be something available with a new song. So
that's excellent. I'll ask you one of my random questions. I have several, but I will say you're on a jet plane. You've made it, you're famous, you're going to your latest gig in this jet plane, you've got the champagne, enjoying yourselves, and something happens to the pilots and the plane starts to go down. You have one parachute, then you find a spare. Who else in the band would you say?
I'd go and fly the plane. I've flown a plane a few times. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, there you go. But who would I take out the band? Dave, because he'd kill me if I didn't. It's always Dave, you know. He's very versatile. Dave. Bison's a vegan, so he'd be no harm whatsoever. John's a big softie, and Lenny's too small to do any damage. Dave would just beat us all up to get the parachute. So that's.
Brilliant. Well, thank you so much for giving me some of your time. Look forward when we into your next your new album might be ready then. You never know.
Hopefully.
Anything else?
Hopefully,
We'll have some more to talk about. But
excellent.
It's been brilliant.
Nice one. Thank you very much. My pleasure. Thanks for your time.